Who coming out to address whoever's watching about the shootings in Orlando.
In Orlando, a terrorist walks into a nightclub and murders nearly 50 human beings. Sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, cut down in cold blood.
So what's going on here? I'm really watching this video thinking about, how are the masses manipulated? So when I see this, and he's all of a sudden saying brothers and daughters doing nothing, just dancing, having a good time, it takes the homosexuality issue completely out. So all of a sudden, what does that do? It unifies the people who are just radical, I hate Muslims, who also happen to be the same people who happen to be, I hate gays, lesbians, transgender, and all of a sudden they're saying, okay, well, we're going to come under and we're going to hate Muslims together. And Benjamin Netanyahu, if you do any research, he hasn't been too friendly to them either.
They did nothing wrong. They were dancing with friends. They were enjoying music with loved ones. Why did the terrorists murder them? Because he was driven by...
So what are they doing, though? They're unifying them under fear. I have no problem with Americans coming together and being unified, whether the homosexual, the crazy redneck nut job, all the people coming together for one purpose. But I do have a problem when what they're trying to do is bring us together under fear.
Fanatical hatred. He targeted the LGBT community because he believed they were evil. Now, the murderer wasn't alone.
Now let's remember, Benjamin Netanyahu talking about the killer who he believed was evil. But later in this, we'll come back to who he believes is evil. So it comes down to what you believe. Do you believe this person's evil or what?
Regime and terrorist organizations around the world ruthlessly persecute the LGBT community. In Syria, ISIS throws gays off rooftops. In Iran, the regime hangs gays from cranes. Too many people have remained silent in the face of this. It wasn't merely an attack on the LGBT community.
This is traditional propaganda. If you look at some of the early 30s, 20s, 50s stuff, you'll see like, oh, look at the Huns over there. They're raping women and children, And that gets everybody mad, you know what I'm saying? And they want to go get them. So what is he doing? He's saying, okay, we're all here, we're chilling, we're dancing with friends, we're not doing nothing until all of a sudden this radical Muslim comes in and takes away our fun and tears us down.
It was an attack on all of us.
An attack on all of us. We are unified for the things we pleasure.
Radical Islamist terror makes no distinction between shades of infidel. This week it was gays in Orlando.
All of a sudden it becomes us and them again. The division. Unifying us under fear to divide us further from these people that Israel for a long time has had a problem with.
A few days before that it was Jews in Tel Aviv. Before that it was music fans in Paris, travelers in Brussels, Yazidis in Iraq, community workers in San Bernardino, Christians and journalists in Syria. All of us are targets. We believe that.
And they're still trying to unify people across global and continental divides under fear and hate. Out of all the things we can unify under, why the hell are we going to try to unify people under fear and hate?
All people are created in the image of God.
Even Muslims.
By contrast, believes that all people who aren't just like them deserve to die.
But when you make that very statement and you're unifying everybody in fear against a Muslim, radical Muslims is what you're saying, you're continue to doing the exact same thing you're blaming them of doing. I mean, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous what's going on here. But you see the double talk, and if you don't know what double talk, double speech, double thinking, all that is, go 1984, George Orwell, go read that, Google it. Double speech, double think, double talk, and then apply those principles to what's going on here and really think about what is happening. He's unifying a set of people that have not been unified, but he's unifying them under fear and dividing them against radical Muslims.
And we will triumph.
And
I ask you to reach out to friends in the LGBT community. Comfort them. Tell them you stand together. We stand together as remember the victims. Tell them they will never be alone, that we are all one family, deserving of dignity, deserving of life.
So are
I
Muslims.
have no doubt that those who seek to spread hate and fear will be defeated.
This video is spreading hate and fear.
We'll defeat them even faster. We need to stand united, resolute,
United under fear, not united under love
all people,
and charity.
regardless of their sexual orientation,
Regardless of their religion,
regardless of their ethnicity,
Muslims,
deserve respect,
every Muslim,
deserve dignity.
they deserve respect and dignity. I agree. We're done.